Hello dear children, welcome to the class. Now in today's class, we'll be discussing our last measure of positional average, that is mode. All of us know that mode is that value in the data which occurs most of the time. That means the value against which highest frequency is recorded. Now we are going to learn how to calculate mode in individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. The definition of mode, according to A.M. Tuttle, is mode is the value which has the highest frequency density in its immediate neighborhood. Means that value which occurs most of the time in the data, that means the value which is having greatest frequency in the data will be the mode of the data. In a series of individual observations, the mode can be located in two ways. First is your data array. The data are first arrayed. The value of that item that occurs most frequently is the mode of the distribution. And in the discrete series, the second method, the data are convened into discrete series to identify quickly the most frequently repeated value. Because when you are going to arrange the data in the form of discrete series, we'll be having frequency in front of the value. So the value which is having highest frequency is the value which is most repeated in the data, and that is why that will be considered as a mode. Now see, this is an individual series. We have to find out the mode of the following marks obtained by 15 students in a class. Now marks, that is, these are the x variables which are given to us: 4, 6, 5, 7, 9, 8, 10, 4, 7, 6, 5, 8, 7, 7, 9. Now if I say कि बेटा मोड वो वैल्यू है जो कि डेटा में बहुत बार आती है, जो बहुत बार डेटा में रिपीट होती है, तो मैं इस डेटा को बिना कुछ किए, बिना इसको असेंडिंग ऑर्डर डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज किए, जस्ट बाय ऑब्जर्वेशन इटसेल्फ आई कैन से that yes, mode of the series is 7, because 7 is the item which is repeating most number of time in the data. You can see the solution, the modal value. First is the array method. We have arranged the data in ascending order. You'll find that there are 4. 4 is repeated 2 times, 5 repeated 2 times, 6 repeated 2 times, 7 repeated 4 times, 8 repeated 2 times, 9 2 times, and 10 1 time. So definitely the mode of the series is 7. Now if I convert the series into discrete series, so we'll say converting the series into discrete series means allotting frequency with the help of telemarks. तो अब आप देख लीजिए 4 के आगे हमने, since 4 is repeated 2 times in the data, तो हमने 2 telemarks डाल दिए इसके सामने और इसकी frequency 2 हो गई 4 की. 5 similarly 5 2 telemarks, frequency 2. Likewise 7 के आगे 4 telemarks, frequency is 4. And since सबसे ज्यादा frequency, सबसे बड़ी frequency 4 है, corresponding to the x value 7, so the mode of the series is 7. And we can calculate it just by observation only. Now the second type of series is discrete series. In discrete series, the mode can be located by two ways. First way is by inspection. अभी जो हम पीछे कर रहे थे, हमने इंडिविजुअल सीरीज को डिस्क्रीट सीरीज में कन्वर्ट कर दिया था लास्ट स्लाइड में, फाइन. और उसके बाद हमने देखते ही बता दिया कि जो जिस कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एक्स वैल्यू की फ्रीक्वेंसी सबसे ज्यादा होगी वो मोड होगा. सो दिस इज बाय इंस्पेक्शन मेथड. एंड सेकंड इज बाय ग्रुपिंग मेथड. we prepare a grouping table and then calculate the value of mode. We are going to learn this method later on in these slides. Now by inspection, the mode can be determined just by inspection in discrete series. Size around which the items are most heavily concentrated will be decided as mode. The second method is the grouping table method. Now what do we do? In grouping method, values are first arranged in ascending order and the frequencies against each item are properly written. The grouping table normally consists of 6 columns. Frequencies are added in 2s and 3s and the total are written between the values. If necessary, they can be added in 4s and 5s also, but we are going to learn the method, we are going to learn to prepare the grouping table by grouping the frequencies in 2s and 3s only. तो बेटा आपका जो कॉलम 1 होता है, कॉलम 1 is your frequency column only. Then what do we do in column 1? The maximum frequency is observed by putting a mark or a circle. फाइन, कॉलम 1 जो कि फ्रीक्वेंसी का कॉलम ही होता है, हम उसको ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, उसमें जो मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है उसको हम एनसर्कल कर देते हैं और वी पुट अ मार्क और अंडरलाइन इट. Then in column 2, frequencies are grouped in 2 and then we are again going to identify the maximum frequency in column 2 after grouping the frequencies in 2. Now column 3, leave the first frequency. Leaving the first frequency, other frequencies are grouped in 2. And then again, we are going to encircle the maximum frequency from column 3. In column 4, frequencies are grouped in 3. And then again, the highest frequency is encircled. In column 5, leaving the first frequency, other frequencies are grouped in 3. After grouping the frequencies in 3, we are going to encircle the highest frequency in column 5. And the last step is column 6, leaving the first 2 frequencies now. We'll leave the first 2 frequencies and other frequencies are grouped in 3. And finally, they are from the frequencies, we are going to encircle the highest frequency in column 6 also. Then we prepare analysis table. After observing maximum total in each of these cases, put a mark, circle, or make them bold in every total. An analysis table is prepared after completing the grouping table in order to find out the item which is repeated the highest number of times. If the same procedure is adopted in continuous series, we shall be in a position to determine the modal class. देखिए analysis table बेटा हम discrete series में भी बनाते हैं और हम analysis table continuous series में भी बनाते हैं. डिस्क्रीट सीरीज में एनालिसिस टेबल बना के हमारे पास मोड की वैल्यू ही आ जाती है, लेकिन कॉन्टिन्यूस सीरीज में एनालिसिस टेबल बना के हम मोडाल क्लास को आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. we'll be doing it, we'll be solving it in front of you just later on. Now you can see, compute the mode from the following. The size of the item, this is the X variable, and frequencies are given in front of us. Fine. And this is a discrete series. Now, if I need to find out that what is the mode of the series, fine, just by observation, I can say that 17 is the highest frequency, and this frequency corresponds to the item, this 10, so 10 is the mode of the series. Now this is our question. Our frequencies, they are already recorded in a column. So this is going to be our first column. The frequencies, this is going to be our first column. And we observe that the highest frequency is 17. So I'm going to put a circle. I'm going to encircle this frequency. Now in the second column, what are we supposed to do is, we are going to group the frequencies into two. So we'll write 3 plus 8 and we'll place the frequency in between 2 and 3. The value, x value 2 and 3, we are going to place the frequency in between. So 3 plus 8 is 11. Then 10 plus 12 is 22. Then 16 plus 14, it is 30. 10 plus 8, 18. 17 plus 5 is 22. And 4 plus 1 is 5. Now you see that the highest frequency is 30. So we are going to encircle 30 in column 2. Now in column 3, we are going to leave the first frequency 3 and we are going to club now the frequencies into 2, leaving the first frequency. So 8 plus 10. See, 8 and 10, these are the second and third frequency. We are going to now take the sum of the frequencies in grouping of 2, leaving the first frequency. So 10 plus 8 is 18. And we are going to place it in between 3 and 4. Then 12 plus 16. 12 plus 16, it is equal to 28. Then 14 plus 10, it is 24. Then 8 plus 17, it is equal to 25. And then 5 plus 4 is 9 and 1 is left behind. So if I see, 28 is the highest frequency in column 3 और 28 हमारा sum total किससे बना है 12 and 16 से 12 and 16 when we total these two frequency we got 28 and this value is going to lie between 5 and 6. Now in the fourth column we are now going to club the frequencies into 3. We will club the frequencies into 3 and then take out the sum. So the frequencies are 3 plus 8 plus 10, which is equal to 21. 3 plus 8 plus 10 is equal to 21. The next 3 is 12 plus 16 plus 14. So the sum total is 42. 12 plus 16 plus 14. The sum total is 42. The next 3 frequencies 10 plus 8 plus 17. The sum total is 35. The sum total is 35. And the last 3 frequencies 5 plus 4 plus 1, it is 10. So again we are going to encircle the highest frequency, that is 42, this column 4, then column 5. Now column 5 we are going to leave the first frequency and we are going to club the frequencies starting from the second one We are going to add the next three frequencies, second, third, and fourth. So 8 plus 10 plus 12. 8 plus 10 plus 12. So total is 30. Next is 16 plus 14 plus 10. 16 plus 14 plus 10. So the total is 40. Then 8 plus 17 plus 5. 8 plus 17 plus 5. The total is 30. The total is 30. See, 8 plus 5 is, 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 5, 20. 2 plus 1, 3, 30. And the last two frequencies, we are going to leave them as it is. Fine. The highest among these frequencies is 40. Then the last column, we are going to leave the first two frequencies and then we are going to club the other frequencies in 3. So starting from 10. So 10 plus 12 plus 16. 10 plus 12 plus 16. So the total is 38. Then 14 plus 10 plus 8. 14 plus 10 plus 8. So 8 plus 4 is 12. 32. 14 plus 10 plus 8 is 32. Then 17 plus 5 plus 4. 17 plus 5. 17 plus 5 is 22 plus 4. 26. Fine. And 1 is left behind. So if I'm going to see that the highest frequency in the 6th column is 38. Fine. This is how a grouping table is prepared. Now, once we prepare the grouping table, the next step is to prepare the analysis table. Now, we are going to do the analysis of this grouping table and we will find out that which is the highest frequency, किस x वेरिएबल के आसपास मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसीज कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रही हैं. Now this is the analysis table. These columns, column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they are being presented in rows in the analysis table. And the x variable, fine, these x variables 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on, is going to be our first row of x variable 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. Now see, हमने क्या किया था बेटा, जो हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसीज थी, मेरा फर्स्ट कॉलम था, उसमें हमने देखा कि जो हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी है दैट इज 17. 17 किसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग आ रही है, एक्स वेरिएबल के 10. सो द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज कि फर्स्ट कॉलम में हम जो हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी 17 आ रही है उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एक्स वैल्यू के आगे we'll put one tick mark. Now the second column, the highest frequency is 30. और ये 30 किससे बनी थी बेटा, 16 और 14 से. 16 plus 14 was 30. 16 की जो corresponding x value है that is 6 and 14 की corresponding x value is 7. So we'll put second column में 6 और 7 के आगे we'll put tick marks. Then third column में highest frequency 28. 28 हमने क्लब किया था 12 plus 16. 12 plus 16, that was 28. And 28, 12 plus 16 से जो बना, 12 के correspondingly x value is 5. So we'll put a tick mark over here below this 5, and we'll put one more tick mark 6. 16 के correspondingly जो x value है, that is 6. Next is in the fourth column the highest frequency is 42. Now 42 कैसे बनी थी? 12, 16 plus 14. The sum total of these three was 42. Now 42 बनाने के लिए 12, 16, 14 frequencies आई और उनके correspondingly जो x values थी, these are 5, 6 and 7. So we are going to put a tick mark on 5, 6 and 7. Then next in fifth column, the highest frequency is 40. Highest frequency is 40 और 40 कैसे sum total से बनी? 40 हमारे sum total था 16 plus 14 plus 10. 16 plus 14 plus 10 और 10 के correspondingly x value is 8. So we are going to put a tick mark on 6, 7 and 8. So 6, 7 and 8. Then last column, the highest frequency is 38 और 38 हमारी कैसे बना था? 10 plus 12 plus 16. 10 plus 12 plus 16 को हम add करेंगे तो we are going to get 38 और 10 के correspondingly x value is 4. 12 के correspondingly x value is 5 and 16 के correspondingly x value is 6. So we'll put the mark below these in these columns 4, 5 and 6. Now when we'll total up these frequencies, you'll find that 4 key, the variable 4 has got 1 frequency, variable 5 has got 3 frequency, variable 6 has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frequencies, variable 7 has got 3 frequency, variable 8 and 10 has got 1 frequency each. So you can see that the highest frequency is 5. The corresponding x value is 6. So the mode of this discrete series is 6. Now beta, if this would have been a continuous series, तो यहाँ पे x वेरिएबल्स की बजाय यहाँ पे क्लास इंटरवल्स होते, तो हम इस एनालिसिस टेबल बनाने के बाद जिस भी क्लास इंटरवल के हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी आती वो हमारी मॉडल क्लास बन जाती. फाइन, वो हमारी मॉडल क्लास बन जाती. एंड देन वी विल अप्लाई वन फॉर्मूला in case of continuous series to calculate the mode. After identifying the modal class by this method only, grouping and analysis table, then we would first identify the modal class by preparing the analysis table, and then we will apply one formula to calculate the mode in case of continuous series. Here again, this is the analysis grouping table and this is the analysis table. And you can see that the value of 6 has come the largest number of times, that is 5 times. Hence, the mode of the series is 6. And in case of a continuous series, we will identify the modal class by this method. I hope all of you have understood how to prepare analysis and grouping table. That's all for today from my side. In the next class, we will be learning how to calculate mode in case of continuous series. That's all for today from my side. Thank you very much.